not have all of the evidence exposed to date between Epstein, but the public will be very happy to hear that the cases against these people are being worked on right now, right this minute, by the authorities, by the two governments, the federal United States government and the St. Thomas Virgin Islands government. They're taking it very serious. The FBI is taking it very serious. And there's been a huge amount of legal work placed in motion right now. That's been ongoing for a long period of time. Now, the victims complain and others complain that it's too slow. Well, that's complaints that happen all the time in these very complicated cases, and we all like to see it be done faster. But I think now, in this new year, you're going to see a lot of results from the Southern District of New York, the FBI, the Attorney General in St. Thomas, the Federal United States Department of Justice. I think you're going to see a huge amount of progress and exposure of all the points you're making in this interview. I think a lot more evidence is going to come out, and a lot more is going to be understood about the money crimes that are gigantic and the sex trafficking crimes of minors that are a tragedy, a horrible tragedy. I believe a lot more is going to come out.
Have you ever reached out or spoken to Michael Cohen?
Yes, I've had a few conversations with Michael Cohen.
Okay, I was told that Michael Cohen is still on the payroll, that Michael Cohen is on the payroll by Jeffrey Falwell Jr., and he's on the payroll to keep his mouth shut about Epstein and to keep his mouth shut about abortions. Can you confirm that?
No, I could not confirm that Michael Cohen is on a payroll.
Can you confirm that he knows more about Epstein than he's talking about? For some reason, he doesn't mention it at all.
I can say that Michael Cohen claims that he knows a great deal more that's been published so far. He claims that he knows more and that he is exposing more and he is cooperating right now, this moment.
Right, we know that. But I'd like to see him speak about more about what he knows about.
You want inside information, which I would not get involved in on air or get involved in explaining, pertaining to my conversations with Michael Cohen.
Let me ask you this, because once again, your relationship with Stone and Manafort and the Trump campaign. How about Steve Bannon? You ever had any contact with Steve Bannon?
No.
Okay. Well, you saw what happened on January 6th, right? And what I find interesting is it appears that Manafort's company was involved in event planning for that rally that took place out in front of the White House. And one of the Hill cops, one of the Hill police officers who committed suicide several days later, his father worked as a lobbyist, and his father's lobbying company became so successful. He was a sergeant at arms of the Senate, then he became a lobbyist, and his company became so successful that he merged his company and sold into with Manafort and Stone. They became partners. Are you aware of any of that?
I am aware of Manafort and Stone's old business. Are you saying that there's a relationship that occurred by Manafort and Stone on January 6th in Washington?
We know that Manafort was his event planning company, ran the event for Trump, okay? And we know that the father of the officer who shot himself, committed suicide, I forget his Liegenbolt, I think, Liegengold or something like that. His name is Liebengood, perhaps. Liebengood, I think his name is. His father was a lobbyist as well, and his father was in partnership with Manafort and Stone, their old lobbying company back then. Would you put it past people like Stone and Manafort and Bannon, who seemed to be aware of what was going to happen the next day, too, we see from recordings, having much more intimate involvement in instigating that crowd with professionals to go in there and storm the Capitol?
This is a very serious question that you're asking. Number one, Manafort's pardon was not issued until much later in January, and Manafort was under home detention. So you would be making a claim that Manafort violated his home detention, which is now pardoned regardless, by having a company participate with the July 6th riot on the Congress of the United States. Now, Stone has conceded that he was there in Washington, D.C. at the time of this tragedy, scandal on January 6th. But he hasn't been charged with anything pertaining to the riots on the Congress. Bannon, the question, because Bannon was on bail, the question of Bannon being in Washington, D.C. while he was on bail from the Southern District of New York indictment pending against him on January 6th, I would have to see.
No, I'm not saying that Bannon was there, but we have a recording of him saying on his podcast the day before, tomorrow's going to be wild, tomorrow's going to be earth-shattering, it's going to be happening fast, it's going to be moving fast. That's a direct quote of him, that he knew that something was going to happen the next day.
Well, there is a large body of evidence of many people saying that that July 6th tragedy was going to be a very strange event. That's why they impeached Donald Trump, and that impeachment doesn't seem to be working right now.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's going to proceed as an impeachment. I don't see how. The chief judge of the Supreme Court won't even handle the impeachment. He turned it down.
Mr. Hoffenberg, we only have about a minute left, okay? What do you like to leave us with before we go?
I believe there's an enormous amount of federal government, FBI, Justice Department, Attorney General St. Thomas, investigative work taking place now in everything to deal with this interview that you've conducted today with me. And I think you're going to be shocked at some of the exposure of misconduct that's about to come forward. It's very substantial, very, very big misconduct, hurting a lot of people.
And Stephen Hoffberg, people can follow you on Twitter, right? Your name is Stephen Hoffberg on Twitter, right?
Yes, I'm on Twitter, but I don't devote enough time to it as you probably do. But I should devote some more time to it.
You definitely should. Thank you so much, Stephen Hoffenberg. Keep in touch with me. When we have something new come up, we'll put you right on the air.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
And now a word from our sponsors. If you find yourself in need of legal representation, it can be a very stressful time in your life. In my career, I have dealt with thousands of lawyers, I've dealt with thousands of law firms, and I can confidently recommend to you Keith M. Davidson at kmdlaw.com. Available 24 hours, 7 days a week. Just log into kmdlaw.com. That's kmdlaw.com. Or you can call toll-free 833-4KMD-LAW. That's 833-4KMD-LAW. Personal injury, wrongful death, STDs, sexual assault, car accidents. They handle it all efficiently and professionally. It doesn't matter how imposing the opposition may be, because the team at KMDlaw.com are battle-tested and fierce. They will not stop until justice prevails. Go to KMDlaw.com or call toll-free 833-4KMD-LAW. If you're in for the fight of your life, stop screwing around and contact KMD Law.
Have you ever thought about opening your own mobile cart or kiosk business? Maybe the facility you manage could establish new revenue by adding coffee, food, or retail services. Cart King International can be the answer to your needs. Cart King is a North American designer and manufacturer of the finest mobile coffee, food, and retail carts and kiosks. Cart King has been working with clients and corporations across North America for 20 years, providing innovative designs, custom manufacturing, and timely delivery. Carts and kiosks are fun, and so are the dozens of designs on our website. Please visit us today at www.cart-king.com or just call us at 1-877-986-7771 and get your sales rolling.
PureSoapFlakes.com, 218-568-2525. Have you ever heard of Castile Soap? Pure Soap Flake Company handcrafts fine soap bars, laundry powder, and concentrated soap flakes using organic vegetable oils from their northern Minnesota facility. Bathe your body and wash your clothes with Pure Soap products that are free of fragrance, GMOs, palm oil, sodium lauryl sulfate, and synthetic additives. Keep it clean, folks. Pure Soap Flake Company products are kind to living creatures and sensitive skin, safe for drains and waterways, and work great in high-efficiency washers and top and front-loading machines. They have a little promotion going on. Contact them to order some soap. Mention the Opperman Report. You're going to get a free gift. They're going to send a little extra soap, travel size, soap bars and laundry soap, cleaning soap flakes. I've been using that stuff all day long today. Great stuff. Order today at puresoapflakes.com or give them a call, 218-568-2525, 218-568-2525. Pure Soap Flake Company is a proud member of the Handcrafted Soap and Cosmetic Guild.
Are you ready to change your life, but don't know how to start? Is your stress and worries keeping you awake at night? Have you been battling grief, anxiety, or depression all alone? Have you lost touch with your own sense of being or spirituality? Soul Free Therapies offers professional and affordable live video streaming counseling and coaching services from the comfort of your own home. Sessions offered in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. Go to our website at www.soul-free.com and book your first session today.
The Opperman Report is brought to you by Aquadam.net. You can give them a call at 707-764-2119. A flooded home is never easy to deal with. You're left with the mess to clean up, the insurance companies to deal with, and not to mention all the memories, the precious memories that are lost in the flood. You can never replace those. And Aquadam can be a tool in your arsenal to protect your home and property from the floodwaters. The cofferdam is filled with water to control water and is reusable as long as it's taken care of. It can protect your home or business from rising floodwaters like a dam, but without the beavers. It can also be used in construction. If you need an area to be dewatered, an Aquadam can do the job. An Aquadam was used at SeaWorld in Orlando for the Mako roller coaster ride during the coaster's construction by dewatering the work area. An Aquadam is now dewatering the work area at San Antonio SeaWorld for their newest roller coaster ride. An Aquadam has been used in many construction projects all around the U.S. and all around the world. Now give Aquadam a call, 707-764-2119. You can look them up online at aquadam.net. You can find them on Facebook at Aquadam Inc. You call them up, you email them, you tell them Ed Opperman sent you, and they're going to take 10% off the price. Aquadam.net, 707-764-2119.